This is my first time back on the road since ending up in the hospital. Honestly, after that experience, I didn't think I would ever want to be back on the road again. It already feels good to be back in the car. Just thinking about what happened last time though, it's so triggering. Usually I'm not like that with events that crazy, but this was like a whole new level. Part of me wants to look at ending up in the hospital last time as a learning experience. I have to be more careful and more mindful of my surroundings and the places that I'm going to. And then another part of me wants to be like, I never want to feel that way ever in my entire life again, so I should avoid being on the road. You know, I'm human, and if this were like a movie or a TV show, it would be this person that's fighting through their fears and getting some kind of redemption and a happy ending. But because I'm human, I'm just genuinely scared and traumatized. And it hurt so bad last time, both physically and mentally. But here I am.
In the city of dreams, that is all you've been waiting for. Do you ever feel that this place is real and fine? It's a long last battle and no one will take the time. And it breaks me down.
I'm feeling a bit better. Now that I'm out of my head a little bit and I've got some good music going and I'm on the road and I'm happy again. I'm in my happy place. And for anybody wondering what song I usually play on these videos, it's Bonzo Goes to Bitburg by the Ramones. That is my ultimate euphoric, happy song. Unfortunately, I can't play it on YouTube because of licensing. I'm heading to Palm Springs right now. I wasn't there too long ago, but it's a place that I'm pretty familiar with. I've been to a Pride out there that was alright. The Pride was, I don't know, like after like being in the LA Pride, which is just incredibly massive, and then going to like Palm Springs Pride, it's just like a whole different vibe. Palm Springs is, bit my tooth. Palm Springs is also a city where, if I'm remembering correctly, has an all LGBT city council. It's a very queer-friendly city, and the majority of people there are LGBTQ people. I've had a few rough, fun, but rough times in Palm Springs. There was one time where we thought we were at a nudist resort because they have a lot of those there. So we went swimming with no clothes, only to find out not too long later that it was definitely not a nudist resort. In fact, it was just a hotel. The people out in Palm Springs are also incredibly interesting. One time we were leaving the hotel and across the street was a methadone clinic. And who's coming out of the methadone clinic? This guy's riding his bicycle, and sitting on the front pegs is his pregnant, what I would assume, girlfriend. And they were just kind of riding off from the methadone clinic, pregnant and on a bicycle. Bless their hearts. Feels like I'm getting a little bit of PTSD driving right now. Not like actual PTSD. I don't think it's as extreme as that, but I do, like, I'm getting this like flashback of not being able to see while driving. It's this really uncomfortable feeling of being in the middle of nowhere, not a whole lot of cars, and nowhere to stop, really. Just reminding me of how I felt right before I went into the hospital. It sucks. I don't want to feel this way every time I drive again. It feels like the one thing that really makes me happy in my life is a little bit tainted right now. Now that's creepy. It's just some big fucking babies crawling around. Just hanging out. I wonder if you can go down there. Like, how terrifying would that be to be stuck down there with a bunch of giant babies at night? I feel like this is very obviously the area where I was at during the Pride, but honestly, could not tell you for sure. Not a whole lot I remember from that weekend. I think it's time to go in the pool, maybe grab a drink, and do nothing for the rest of the day. And although there was the anxiety there was the fear of being back on the road and continuing, we were able to get through it.